So, you drive lorries for a living?
As much as I can, yeah.
And you have to make deliveries to France?
Yes.
Must be a pretty boring job, right? Stuck in isolation, all alone, nothing interesting going on. Maybe looking to spice it up a bit. Add a bit of adrenaline, maybe.
What are you implying?
You know what I'm implying.
Moving on. You married?
Divorced.
Right. And you have a daughter?
Kaylee.
You're in a custody battle with your ex-wife over Kaylee, aren't you?
Yes.
Right. You can't work that often, Mark. Can you? Not from 9 points in your licence. All from drink driving charges within the last 6 months.
Like the drink, do you, Mark?
As much as the next guy.
That many points on your licence doesn't seem like the next guy, does it, Mark?
Is that why your wife left you? Get drunk? Get angry? Who knows what else? Did you put your hands on her, Mark?
No! Why would you? What does that have to do with anything anyway?
Well, with your custody battle, divorce, and a regular work pattern, money must be tight. However, we look into your finances and that doesn't seem to be the case. Expensive shoes here, hard night of drinking there. Seems excessive with your budget.
What do my finance have to do with why I've been dragged in here?
Well, Mark, your finances don't seem to quite add up. With the limited work you're getting, you're still looking to barely be able to live in your house. And the jobs you are getting, you're going to France, deeper into Europe. It lines up quite nicely with several disappearance reports.
What are you implying, officer?
Well, with this extra cash and strange jobs, you can understand why we may be suspicious.
It's not just furniture, food, and wine, is it, Mark? You're taking people across the border, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about!
Sit down!
So, Mark, Phil here, he's got a special skill. He's brilliant at sniffing out, what's the word? Bullshit.
Listen, I've not lied to you once. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. I don't know anything about kids disappearing.
Well, kids.
I
We didn't say anything about kids disappearing.
Wait,
How do you know about kids disappearing, Mark?
no comment.
These kids that you mentioned, they're real, Mark. And most of them are stolen from the care system or neglectful families. This girl is 12 years old. We found her in France. She'd been purchased by a paedophile ring. She suffered from neglect from her entire family, her entire life. She went days without food, water, and clothes. Is that any life for a child? She's the same age as Kaylee, right? After 7 months of being sold around Europe, we found her and brought her home. She's safe now.
Which I'm sure you're glad to hear.
When she was rescued, she was asked to describe the people who trafficked her. And the description she gave, well, it looks a rather lot like you.
We know of at least 52 kids that have disappeared in the last 3 months. They're the only ones that have been reported. And their disappearances coincide quite a bit with your trips to France.
If you and your ex don't resolve your differences, then your daughter can end up in care. Vulnerable kids in the care system are exactly the type that you traffic.
You wouldn't want that happening to Kaylee, would you?
Sit down! We don't believe you to be a bad person. Just desperate.
And stupid.
But we could be wrong. Know what's going to be, Mark? Yours and your daughter's life hinge on what you tell us now. You can give Kaylee someone to be proud of, or keep your mouth shut, and allow more innocent children, like Kaylee, to suffer.
No longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.